Right, I'm filming this on the full moon lunar eclipse, and it must be important because I wasn't going to film today, but I happened to find Drop Dead Fred at, it was about halfway through, and I mean, I've channeled about Drop Dead Fred before, but it must, yeah, the reason why I know it must be important is because that film is very specific. Like, to me, it is about narcissists. Like, there's no really any other way to put it. Like, you know, the mum is the major narcissist in the film, and like a very toxic parent because she's blaming everything on the child, who's obviously now an adult, but she's still treating her like a child. And um and then she gets in cahoots with a husband that has cheated on her and is, you know, away with the other woman. And then when she goes to the party and she's looking really hot, he then decides he wants her again. So you know what I mean? It's like basically that's what I mean. The film is just full of narcissists. But when I channeled it the last time, what what I saw in it as well amazed me because oh, that's quite funny too, because um it ends with the other wee girl doing a pinky promise, but like, you know what I mean, she can't see Drop Dead Fred because she doesn't need him anymore, but she's, so there might be something specific about pinky promise as well. Pinky promise, I know that's always something that I've liked, pinky promise. But yeah, basically, yeah, I couldn't believe how amazing the scene where she frees her inner child. And basically, she, you know, she tells the mum where to go, she tells the narcissistic husband where to go, and she saves her inner child. I couldn't believe how amazing a example that is of soul retrieval. And the reason why I'm saying it's amazing is because, yeah, it's amazing because soul retrieval is what I help people with now. But it's amazing because Drop Dead Fred was literally like, I loved it when I was younger. Like I used to I used to watch it all the time. So I said this at the time, but it was like obviously I knew that I was going to be helping people with this when I got older. Like it's pretty crazy. But yeah, so if you've never seen it, I advise it. I mean, it is really funny, but it's got really poignant bits in it as well. But anyway, I must have found that for a reason, and it was like, you know, when it's just sort of at me, because it's not like I was doing my usual, like, you know, getting like making loads of notes or anything, because I done that the last time I watched it and it blew my mind and I done a video. But it was like, I don't find films at specific bits for no reason. Like I literally, it's just how God speaks to me is the only way I can put it. Um, so I already had this. I was keeping this deck beside me in my room, and I went away and got that deck because of this having the specific archetypes. Like it literally has got a mother card in it. It's got a father. It's got a shapeshifter dream. It's got all these different things. So it's going to be very specific, and I very much hope it resonates with no one. But I know it. I already know it does resonate with several people because I was actually having a conversation with somebody recently that would make sense to. So, and bits and bobs that, you know, just bits and bobs of people that have emailed me back and forwards. There's quite a few people that this would actually specifically fit with, or you can change the people that are the, you know, whether narcissist fits for your situation or just people that are controlling, because that's that, you know, that woman is being treated like a child and she's a grown woman and they're making an arse of her basically. Um, so you could be a woman or you could be a man and whatever. So what have we got? So I shuffled them, but I'm shuffling again just in case that mother card, because I've just got a feeling it might come out. So, and I shuffled these, you just trust me. I don't know these cards very well, I just got them yesterday. Right, so why did I find that film? What do we need to know? The desert. This, I'm going to read it because I'm quite interested what it says too, because I just say my own things when I see it. To me, that is about somebody feels out in the desert with no water, and also because the hand is like, you know, it's like somebody's completely about to sink and they're going to be gone. It's like out in the desert with no water. That's what I'm getting. And I'll read it. What else have we got? The cave. Look at the hands as well. There's something specific about hands. Someone's in hermit mode. Possibly healing. This feels like it's going to speak of inner child healing, really. The maiden. Will we just pull one more? The lover. Right, so the mother card hasn't come out, but some days, this is some kind of desperate energy, right? Like frantic. Someone's healing in hermit mode. And I feel that's a tiny crack of light getting in. So this is almost like it's a divine masculine feeling, isn't that? It's the light getting in to heal them. The maiden, we'll see what that is when I read it. Because that could be like a person getting in the way. That could be like a karmic person. And the lover. And like this is somebody, that's a twin flame. Yeah, it's a twin flame. Is there anyone else we need to know here? The self. Yeah, look, that's somebody finding themselves in the dark. Someone's in the dark. But it's right, I think I do get just, it's like what I'm getting the feeling of before I read, I don't know if I'll read them all, but I'll definitely want to read the desert and maybe the maiden or something. Somebody's like, because somebody has went in the hermit mode, whether this is you or your person, it's not going to make sense to everyone, whether it's past or present or future. Someone is now finding their true self because they've taken themselves away to heal. And I feel this has got a divine masculine realising their true feelings about everything, not just a twin flame. I think it's about everything, and realising that that a lot of how they act has come from others around them. The riddle, and it's it's confused this person. Like it's like their mind has been completely tangled, and the creator, and now it's like God is helping this person find the light. Right, what have we got here? You have the ability to affect your own destiny, and this person is like, like actually, oh, and then look, that's like look, underneath the desert, it's like another desert scene. It's like actually, this divine feminine shines so bright, and they're healing me, and they're helping me find myself, and I do love them, and the people around me have made me feel like that this person was a bad thing in my life, and again I could go into that loads, but it's like, you know, when someone's got a really unhealthy hold on someone's mind, or you can call it being put under a spell or black magic or whatever, or manipulation or control, or being under the control of a narcissist or loads of narcissistic people around you, it's very easy. It's, because think about it, right? Although it's not nice to think about it, under the age of 7, you're highly influenced by those around you, and especially those caregivers. So definitely family and anyone that's got access to you like that. So if somebody has been treated like that as a child, they almost don't grow out of that. I see that all the time as an adult. And whoever it was that controlled them as a child can still control them as an adult. Unless you break, you recognise it, which is what I feel like this person's doing now, or they're going to get to, whoever this resonates with, and they free themselves from it, and you create your own destiny. But basically, it's like, I get what they're saying. It's like, whilst this person is unawakened, if they still are, if you're on the receiving end of it, or if you're recognising this as being you, the behaviour could have really, a lot of it could have stemmed from the toxic people around them. It's not very nice reading, but it's the full moon bringing stuff to light. Send out help to others. And again, I feel this is like this I'm going to change the word here. I feel that this is this person like realising that they need help, that they don't want to be like this. And go within. And that's what the cave is, like going within to find their true self. This is the perfect time. Like, it's like, this is the perfect time for you to find who you truly are. before it's too late. I feel because it's a lunar eclipse and eclipses are life changing. I feel it's, and I just looked up and there was a tiger on the advert that I'm watching. So the tiger power animal could be significant. Tigers to me are about divine feminine energy because that is my power animal, that is my divine feminine energy, but you could resonate with it in a different way. So again, it's just confirming divine feminine energy shining the light. It's tiger sheds or something. That's really crazy for the divine masculine. And then we've got trust in the wise spirits and your prayer will be answered. Yeah, so whoever this is going to speak to, I feel this person's been praying to the creator, to the divine, for healing. To overcome, you have to first climb. And then that's interesting because in Drop Dead Fred, you know, there's a bit where she can't get up to where she needs to go. And Drop Dead Fred is like, you know, use your imagination. And she imagines stairs to get up to where she needs to go to save her inner child. So see what I mean? This is really, fucking hell, this is really deep. But it's going to make sense to someone. Spirit healers and helpers are with you. Again, there's just a lot here about you're not alone. Be calm and keep going. Yeah, be calm and keep going. Like I don't think there's much more to say on this one. You know, I've got a fair idea because, like I said, with the conversations mainly that I've had over email, but there is a bit of a theme of people realising where they've had control and things like this around them, whether it's romantic partners or family members or friendship groups. When it feels right, do it. This person, I feel this is about, like, this divine masculines, like, found them their real selves amongst the narcissists, basically, and the toxic people, and they know who they are, and they know who their divine love is. Be the best version of yourself and start today. One spirit guide, one way. And it's like, yeah, this person's guides are guiding them to the twin flame. Natural healing power. Don't know why I'm pulling them. I'll just keep, I feel guided to. It's time to move forward, yeah. And look, the full moon. I'm just going to leave it there. Like, this is, and I can't really be bothered. Well, wait a minute. Maybe I'll pause this, and then I'll read the desert card. Oh wait, I'll just put it down. No, I'll pause it. Wait a minute. Right. So listen to this. The drought, the wasteland, the badlands. The desert leaves us disorientated, desperate for direction. And I did say desperate. For direction, grasping for meaning, longing for solid ground. For endless miles, we're confronted with a lack of clarity and existential dread, and we're thirsty, hungry, pleading with life to get back to normal. And I feel this person is pleading for answers and healing. To become animated by the simple pleasantries of day-to-day life. The desert offers no such comfort, and all must pass through it. If you can embrace the discomfort of the desert, knowing you will someday reach water again, you can tap into the potent energy of the landscape. Again, it's somebody going through a dark night of soul, but specifically realising that whoever it is around them, it doesn't necessarily need to be a mother figure, because it doesn't always need to be the person's mum either. It's just a mother figure or a mother in someone's life. And like I said, that can just be anyone that has children, which is quite a lot of people, but it's more than likely going to be a mum, like, with the specifics of Drop Dead Fred. It lights are blindingly bright, and it's dark, terrifying, deep, which makes for unbridled creativity and clairvoyant visions. Yeah, this is a like a vision quest, a shamanic vision quest. Someone's been left so much in the dark that now their third eye's beginning to open to who they can't trust. Truths reside in the desert that otherwise remain hidden. The crows, and it is the crow moon today, the shadows and the coyote's call surround you. And remember, the coyote is a trickster. It's not always dark and really bad, coyote medicine. As I've explained before, I explain it every time, coyote medicine can be used in a positive way in some circumstances to confuse the enemies. I just said that 1444, which we do need to do, or it can just be to protect yourself, but it can also be, you know, it just causes havoc. Truths reside in the desert that otherwise remain hidden. The crows, the shadows, the coyotes' call surround you. Let the winds and sands work their deep magic, weary traveller. Surreal, strange, unexpected visions, silence. When dark, drying, dreadening, disorientating and isolating. Somebody's finding their way out of the riddle and finding themselves. It's made me feel sad because it's somebody basically untangling themselves from narcissistic abuse, which I was talking about this with a friend recently. It can go one of two ways. You can either recognise what you've went through in any kind of relationship in your life and make a decision to not become what happened to you, or you do actually become like what happened to you, either in a romantic relationship or whoever it was around you. And I feel there's a bit of all of that. I feel for whoever's resonating with this. I feel it's pretty dark because the person could be realising how much they were manipulated and acting like people around them, friends, family, whatever. Happiness is freedom from fear. They didn't want to be different. You came to serve, but now they're realising they've got a bigger purpose. They're asking the spirit guide what to do next. They're lost but never alone. They're lost in the riddle. But God and the guides are helping them. The twin flames higher self, all is well. But it doesn't sound like it, does it? But it's like it will. Always in motion. It will work itself out. Life lessons again. That's the one that came up yesterday. Full moon again. You are your purpose. This person is finding themselves. If you're this person, you will find yourself in the dark. But I do get it that you're in a riddle right now. Well, if you just found this channel, you found it at the right time. You're on the right path. You know what I mean? You're finding your way out of this when you were meant to. There's so much more than what you think. Yeah, I feel it's like the full moon again. It could be a sun or a full moon, but it's like, but it isn't an eclipse today though. It's yeah, unfortunately, it's like I can feel what's going on here. It's like this person's true self has been totally suppressed. And now it's like they're finding their true self again and their light is shining bright. Or trying to listen to the voice within when it persists. Universal love is true love. So love is all. And yeah, it's like I do feel the twin flame of whoever's resonating with this is helping this person find their true self. But it's gotten pretty dark. Carry the torch for others to see, wake up the world. So it's clearly going to be a divine feminine that does this. Carries a torch for others and to wake people up. Again, that's what I do. Your soul will find those you're meant to experience life with. And your twin, again, I'm going to say it again, I've said it all along. If your friends and family, and again, it's understandable when it's a romantic partner, but if your friends and family, whoever around you, don't like your twin flame, if they know of them, that should be huge red flags for you. That they've got a problem with you deep down, even if it's unconscious, because that is a part of you. Endurance is the key to success. And I know that can be really challenging when your twin flame can act like they hate you or they self-sabotage to the point of what can seem like no return. But that's what people do when they've been around toxic people. Your spirit guide can lead you, but can't do it for you, yeah. Lovely colours, I'm just kind of cool. That looks like a full moon again as well. That's what's happening here. Be like your spirit guide. Like this person is being helped by a lot of guides, angels, power animals, ancestors. I think they're feeling pretty desperate. Courage arrives when you step over fear. But that's it. It's a Libra full moon. The opposite of Libra is Aries. We're in Aries season. Mercury is in Aries. We're about to go in a Mercury retrograde on the 1st of April. If this is you, courage arrives when you step over your fear. And Drop Dead Fred is literally all about that. She's being manipulated and controlled by everyone in her life, bar probably her best friend. Her best friend is like her best friend and the imaginary best friend, because I'm talking about her real best friend. But and the imaginary best friend, Drop Dead Fred, is like the good people around her, and everyone else is controlling her. So if that's resonating with you, I'm sorry that you've went through that. But like I said, this is what I help people with, and I'm proud to be able to help people younger, older, much older than me, similar ages, and you're not alone. And maybe this is the full moon to free yourself and take back your power. So people pleasing, stop letting people control you, and definitely stop self-sabotaging when you know what you want and who you want. See you later.